If you are new in Finland, you came September last year onwards, you have to know that as soon as you start to earn your income in Finland, you have to declare the income to the tax office. This is not happening in my country. Yeah, I think in my country it's automatically start to get deducted. I don't know if it's a fixed amount or not. I don't even remember. But in Finland, you must declare your income. Otherwise, you will owe the tax office huge sum of money if you don't declare your income. Yeah. So first of all, you have to declare your income, and you can do this by doing it yourself. You can log into the website. Everybody has an account. If you have this Finnish ID code or Finnish security, something like that, you can log in on your own account. You can declare your own income at your own will, and then you will generate the so-called tax card, which you will then submit to anyone who is giving you an income. It could be your employer, it could be somebody who just gave you a gig. But if you are doing as a large entrepreneur or an employee, you have to get the so-called tax card. That was number one. But number two, how do you calculate the taxes? It is like this. You don't always report only income from one employer, because there are some people who are working to more than one employer. Some people have been working to 3 employers. But when they are being asked, so how much have you earned? When, for example, you can decide to call tax office and declare your taxes. The questions they will ask you: how much have you earned already this year, and how much will you earn? The problem comes in because sometimes you don't know how much you're going to be paid. You just work and stop, work and stop. So if you don't know, most of people decide not to declare that amount of money, because why? What if I declare and I don't get it? Of course, which is really tricky questions, but you always have to declare something so that the number can be calculated. And you have to sum up all the money that you got from all the employers. Which means that you always have to be careful with your pay slips. Make sure you have your shelf somewhere, the shelf like I have here. Put in all your pay slips if you get your paper pay slips, so that if someone asks you how much have you earned this year, you can calculate from, let's say, employer 1 post, I got 500 euros from March up to the from January to this March, 500 euros. Okay, and then I'm working for another company, maybe McDonald's, I got 700 euros. So you tell the office that you have earned already 1,200 euros in total, and they will ask you how much will you earn up to December, up to the end of the year. You have also to give the same estimation. If you don't have any clue, you can use your previous months to estimate for the future, even if you don't get it. Maybe if you are very sure that you won't get any income, you can say, I will not get any income. So that was number 2. Number 3, the amount of money you earn determines how much taxes you will be paying. If you earn less than 10,000 euros, as much as I remember, now it has been a long time since I got money as an employee. Now I'm getting a lot of money as a business, where I do the so-called prepayment taxes. I pay my taxes before the income. Yeah, but before I used to earn, before I was earning as an employee, I remember the limit was 10,000 euros. If you earn 10,000 euros coming down to 0, you don't pay any taxes. And mind you, because you don't pay any taxes, it doesn't mean you don't have to declare. You have to declare. And when you declare, you will get this tax card which has a 0% on it. So when you give it to an employer will not take anything. But if it goes beyond 10,000 euros, then it will start to give this percentage, maybe 1% or 2% or 3%, something like that. So the more you earn, the bigger the percentage of the money that you're supposed to give back. And this is one thing which annoys most of the people, because those people who are earning 5,000 euros, man, they are paying huge sums of money to the tax office, and they are always mad to other people who are taking money, say, from Kelowno, because they know that money you give is going to compensate somebody who is not earning anything. So it annoys a lot of people. So that was number 3 thing. Number 4, If it happens, you have a tax card already, you have declared your income already, but you don't submit the tax card to someone who is supposed to pay to give you the money. If they are connected to the tax system, they will take away by force very huge sum of money. For example, if your tax card demanded only 1%, always they indicate the maximum percentage that can be given. It could be up to 60 euros. So someone can take 60%. No, I said 60 euros. 60% out of your income that you're supposed to get. That was number 4. Number 5 thing, and then I think I can close here. Is that if you don't declare an income at all, or if you declare less than what you will actually earn, you have declared 5,000 euros per year, but you end up getting 12,000 euros per year, all you will get is something called back taxes. Back taxes, it means the money that you owe the tax office. Now, I don't know, I haven't looked in deep how is this calculated, but it looks like it will be the money that you didn't pay plus the penalty. And it may come a huge amount of money that you're supposed to pay. And in Finland, you are not running away from debts. You are not running away from invoices. If the invoice has been assigned to your name, bro, you gonna pay that. Maybe the only case is that you can travel to your home country and never come back to Finland. But if you stay in Finland or you go and you come back, you have to pay any invoice that has been written to your name. Yeah, so I believe that is it. Yeah, if you had declared the income bigger than what you actually earned, the money that you paid extra will all be given to you after the taxes have been assessed. They do assess the taxes, how much you actually earned, and according to your earning, how much actually was supposed to be taken from your income. And if more was taken from your income, then some amount, the amount which was extra, will be given back to you. This is a good thing about Finland. In my country, oh bro, anything paid extra, that is like, I don't know, how should I say, the offering. It's like offering in a church. You will never get it. I actually paid, I was opening a business in my country. And initially I paid more money than I was supposed to as taxes. Bro, I never got it until today. And that was 10 years ago. I never got it. And some officials, they were saying, bro, don't bother yourself following about this money, man. You are not going to get it. An official from an office said that. So Finland is amazing. It's amazing. Yeah, I would say that is all the overview I can give about these tax issues. And now I would like to hear about experiences, if you have anything to add for those who are here. And mind you, again, we are not experts. All of us are not experts here, but we have experiences. We have had some interactions and they gave us knowledge. And we do think that it is quite important to share the knowledge with other internationals who have no idea about these things. Yeah, so let me end here for now. Director, my friends, over to you if you have anything to add from what I just mentioned, or any advice, any tips, any insight, experiences, something like that.